Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a 4-month baby update for baby Nila. It's a little raw. She's actually 5 months tomorrow. We've got 10 minutes to spare, so I thought I would do a quick update on her while she's occupied eating my fingers again. I swear she was doing this in another video. Do you want little Miss Mouse? Does anyone remember Miss Mouse from CBeebies? You like this one, don't you? Num 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 num. 4 months, so she is actually 5 months old tomorrow, so she's on the later side of 4 months. But 4 months has been a very exciting month, to be honest. She rolled over for the first time at the beginning of 4 months, and she absolutely was very chuffed with herself. She is on 7-ounce bottles every 3.5 to 4 hours. We have started weaning as well. We started weaning about a week and a half ago, like everyone normally says, showing the signs, constantly staring at me and mimicking eating, and also grabbing the food off my plate. She was that close to putting pasta in her mouth because she just went for my plate, grabbed a big thing, a handful of it, and went to go put it in her mouth. So yeah, we are weaning her. She's on baby rice in the morning, and we mix that with a puree just to give it a little bit of flavour. Now she started off on baby rice, and now she has like a little bit of breakfast in the morning, and then she has like a little dinner at dinner time. Not every day, it really just does depend if she's having a bottle or if we're eating. I've actually done an order for boots, which we're going to collect later on today, for some little are you tired? Some little finger foods, like little baby Wotsits and wafers, just because when we are eating our dinner she goes absolutely crazy, cries, screams because she wants food. Because you're a little cheeky girl, aren't you? Num 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 num. Num 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 num. She's teething really bad. Her gums are really red, and she actually bit her finger with gum obviously and made it sore. Yeah, it's all about the fingers at the minute. She sits up pretty well. She more or less sits on her own. I don't know if I can show you. She's so bloody cute. Because I'm kind of sitting on the sofa, so you're not going to be able to see. But yeah, she sits up more or less on her own, and she is just an absolute diva. She is such a character. She giggles, and I mean she chuckles. What are you after? Do you want this one? Do you want this one? She's a little bit snuffly now, if you can hear. We were using Snuffle Babe for like pretty much most of her life, to be honest. Most of your little life. And it's kind of come back, her cold. Well, they say babies can't get colds, but you know what I mean, like the snuffle, the snuffly, nasally congestion she was getting has come back a little bit. She's got really bad cradle cap, like super duper bad. I put coconut oil in the microwave just to get it a bit loose. What's the matter? What's the matter? Where's your num num? Do you want your num num? Do you want your num num? Is that better? Are you tired? Are you tired? And put it all over her hair, and then the next day I give her a bath, and then I gently kind of exfoliated her cradle cap with a flannel, and the majority of it come off, so I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. You want my finger, you don't want your num num. She absolutely loves her bath time. We went to Bluestone and it was her first time in a swimming pool, and she was in her glory. She absolutely loved it. She thought it was amazing. I think it helped because Bluestone swimming pool is actually really warm, so she didn't feel cold, or when we was changing over, because they had like a baby bit and then like the big bit, the slide bit, when we was like changing over to follow the other two girls, she didn't get cold. She just loved it. She is in size 4 nappies, but to be honest, she is a bit of a chunky monkey, and size 4, they just don't seem to fit her around the belly, so we have opted for 4 pull-ups, size 4 pull-ups, and they are perfect, because what I think is happening is she's leaking where like the straps are here, in between where her legs are type thing, that's where it's leaking. So with pull-ups there's like complete fabric there, and touch wood, she hasn't leaked with a pull-up, which is amazing, because it was driving me absolutely mad where the nappy wasn't actually that wet, it was just seeping through excuse me, the like the sort of creases. So yeah, we're on size 4 pull-ups. She sleeps pretty much all night. She might wake up occasionally. Sometimes she'll wake up and I'll just stick her dummy in and she'll go back to sleep. But now she's having a little bit of food. She's more content and more full. I am making my own food. I am giving her pouches. I mean, I don't see the big fuss about pouches and homemade food. If you want to make food yourself, great. If you don't. The pouches I use, I've looked at the back and it is literally all veg and fruit anyway. There's nothing else kind of added into it, so for convenient, go ahead and use the pouches and make your food if you got the time. You know, she's basically a bit of everything depending on what we cook, and she absolutely loves her veg. She loves peas and loves courgette. Oh, peas, courgette and broccoli she loves, which is not great when she does a poo, but hey ho. Yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. She's still in her snooze pod, but she's getting a little bit snug for that. She has her bouncer, which she doesn't really go in much, because as soon as you put her in the bouncer she's trying to sit up. She has her Fisher Price sit me up, which she really enjoys sitting in that, so I will just pop a little picture of her in that now. She loves it. I'll actually insert a few little clips of her eating and tasting her first food as well, just for my memory really. Is it nice? Is it nice? Is it a bit sweet? Is it a bit sweet? Is it a bit sweet? Is that nice? Is that nice? Is that nice? Is that nice? Is it nice? But yeah, she's on a sippy cup when she has her dinner, just with a little bit of boiled water, just to get her experimenting with the sippy cup. It's just a Tommy Tippy, like cheap standard £2 one that is free flow, there's no sucking involved, and she likes to play about with that. Shall we show everyone how beautiful you is? Who's this beautiful girl? 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 You are beautiful. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next month.